So like we all know, the conflict ongoing in Niger is taking a whole new turn. We can see how the major fractions are fighting for power. France is saying one thing, ECOWAS is saying one thing, the military juntas in Niger are saying the other thing. It's a very volatile situation right now, and we all are but wondering what is really going on. And if I had to suggest something, I would just say that in order for us to find a peaceful and lasting solution to the crisis, we must all look at the root causes of this issue in Niger. Because people just say there are military coups in Africa, but they forget to look at what is making these military coups very popular. What is giving these military juntas legitimacy? We must all understand the problem in Africa. We must all understand what the Africans are going through. Before we even start talking about anything, let's look at the situation of Africans, how they are living, what they are going through. Take Niger, for example. Niger is made up of a country of about 25 million people. This is a very small country in terms of numbers, and the amount of resources they have, they should be one of the richest countries in Africa, if not in the world. But if you see the situation of the local Nigerians, they are living in a very, very dire and deplorable conditions. So after seeing all this, who can you really blame? Like, can you really blame the military juntas for staging this coup? I know everyone is saying that military coups are not the way forward, but we have tried other methods. We have tried democracy. And to be honest, it hasn't really worked well in Africa. No one in Africa can say for a sure or for certainty that democracy has really worked out in Africa. Because for us, the Africans, it hasn't worked out. What we have in Africa is not democracy. And to make matters even worse, let's say, for example, we have these authoritarian leaders in power. And if they just did what was required of them to do, just do your job. Make sure these countries you're governing, or make sure the country you're governing is in a good condition. Everyone will be happy with that. But we have people in Africa who call themselves leaders without any shred of sympathy for the people they are supposed to be leading. It's quite a shame. It's quite a shock. And most people like myself, people from Africa like myself, when we see a military coup in a particular country, we are so happy because we believe that we might have a way out, that the military juntas might do things in our favor.